So, Mark, obviously you're disappointed tonight. Tell me what been a rough couple months for you guys.
No, it's not like obviously been in a rough couple of months, but I'm not blaming on that. I just came out, I fought out a character. I don't think anyone's ever seen me coming out with a big wild left hook, leading the fight. I fought, not as composed as I normally am. I just came out too aggressive and, paid the consequences.
It looked like you were arguing the stoppage a little bit, and then when you looked up at the replay, you sort of changed at least your body language.
Well, no, it was a good stoppage. Obviously, that's just the fighter in me. Like any time a fighter gets dropped, he doesn't want to stop. And, when I came back, I was still a little blurry. And it was definitely a good stoppage. And I'm just, obviously disappointed. Fought out a character.
Was it part of your game plan to come out that aggressively?
No, well, I wanted to come out and make a statement because, there's a lot of questions going into this fight, with the passing of Sean, with, living up to the last fight. There's a lot of pressure that I wanted to silence any critics, so I did want to come out aggressively, but, that's just out of character, and that's what happens to a fighter. If you fight out of character, you pay the consequences, that's what happens.
You said you let the emotions get the better of yourself. That, I know he fight with his hands down, but, the wild left hook kind of left you.
Well, I knew the left hook would land eventually, but again, that shouldn't be the first punch I've thrown, a big wide left hook. That left hook would have landed at some point in the fight, but I came out trying to knock him out. You've heard that 1,000 times from boxing, from MMA, from any kind of sport. When you're looking for the knockout, it never happens.
Can you say what's going through your mind afterwards, like right away afterwards? Are you in shock, or what's the emotion?
I was disappointed in myself. I wanted to come out and really make a statement in this fight, and that, obviously just disappointed in myself that it didn't kind of fulfill what I set out to do.
In the days leading up to it with your coach before, you would be walking through all this mental kind of stuff. You had to miss that.
Obviously, but again, I was motivated to carry on his name, carry on his legacy, and that kept me sharp. That kept me motivated. And there's not one part of this win that's because of that. It's obviously I felt a big responsibility myself to carry on his legacy, and that's the way we do that as a work in a fight. But again, there's a winner and a loser in a fight, and sometimes you're the loser.
Would this one make you even more hungry if that's possible?
The hunger's never left me. I don't see it leaving anytime soon. I'm as hungry as ever, and I'm just disappointed myself tonight.
What was it like today preparing for the fight without Sean being there?
It's tough, but again, we've been the same crew for the last 15 years, so it's a familiar faces, a familiar family that's always there together. So having them around is comforting, and Sean always said that too. We win together, we lose together. So tonight we're losing together.
I know after the fight, it was you said you saw the stoppage, you agree with the stoppage. You went up and gave Chan Sung Jung a hug. Did you say anything to him, or did you share anything after the fight with him?
He just said congratulations. He won, so congratulations.
What was some of your thought process having Sean's brother Fred in your corner?
We're just sentiment value, for myself, for the Tompkins family, for him. There's.
Mark, you're known to be
Anytime someone passes, it's tough to have closure. So.
You're known to be mentally incredibly strong. How are you going to use that, and what do you have to do now to come back from something this challenging?
Motivation's never been an issue with me. I'll be motivated. I'm motivated right now. So.
Would you like to take some time off now, or would you like to get back in there?
I'm excited to have a first Christmas with my daughter.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.